Happy Tuesday. I have a lot of data for your weekly update for the week of April 4th through the 11th. We had 54 new listings this last week. 12 homes came back on the market, 33 price reductions, and 5 price increases. There were 4 contingent sales this last week, 94 pending sales, 50 of those were on the market for 7 days or less, 12 for 8 to 15 days, 15 for 16 to 30 days, 2 for 31 to 45 days, and 15 were on the market for more than 45 days. 57 closed sales this last week, 21 of those were on the market for 7 days or less, 10 for 8 to 15 days, 6 for 16 to 30 days, 3 for 31 to 45 days, and 17 were on the market for more than 45 days. 26 of the closed sales sold for less than 100% of their original list price, 9 sold at 100%, and 22 sold above asking. This is the first time we've seen these numbers this close in quite some time. Our averages this week for the sale price versus the original list price was 99.10%, and the sale price versus the list price at the time of sale was 101.35%. We haven't seen that since last year. So what does that mean? That means that we're seeing a lot of pressure on what's on the market currently. It appears that sellers are pricing their homes in line with buyer expectations. And so we're seeing these numbers supporting the average sales prices are supporting what those list prices were when they were active. We lost a little bit of inventory. We're at 372 homes, 398 including condos. There were 7 new listings over $1 million this last week, 6 pending sales, and 5 closed sales. But the most active price range was $550 to $650 for pending sales and $350 to $450 for closed sales. So where do we stand compared to 2022? This week last year, we were at 223 homes, 243 including condos. So we're at 164% of the inventory. There were 114 new listings this week last year, so we're at 47%. 122 pending sales, so we're at 72%. And 112 closed sales, so we are at 51%. As you know, the Northwest Multiple Listing Service comes out with their statistical data for the previous month. So we have the data for March, and it's interesting. So we're looking at King County, Snohomish County, Pierce County, Mason County, and Kitsap counties. Those are the 5 counties that we've been following. There were 4 fewer new residential and condominium listings in March 23 versus 22, and fewer listings year to date for all 5 counties. But the inventories are higher in all 5 counties. It's almost double in some of the areas. There were also fewer closed sales in all 5 counties for March. We have fewer closed sales year to date for all counties. And the median prices actually came down in all 5 counties. So King County had 68% the number of listings for March 23 versus 22. They're at 71% year to date. And their median price is at 92.5% of what it was year to date for 2023 versus 22. Snohomish County is at 69%, the number of sales in March, 75% year to date, and their median price is at 92.4%. Pierce County had 80% the number of sales in March, 78% the number of sales year to date, and their median price is at 96.2%. Mason County had 75% the number of sales in March, and also the number of sales year to date was 75%. Their median price is at 95.7%. Here in Kitsap, we had 288 sales versus 392, so we're at 73%. We're at 714 year to date versus 967, so we're at 74%. And our median price went from 524.9 to now we're at 500,000, so we're at 95.3%. For residential and condominium. For residential only, we're at 504,995 versus 525 last year, so we're at 96.2%. And I've said this before, but I want to reiterate, what does this mean? Well, it means that we were seeing more lower end sales than what we had been seeing for quite some time. We actually had sales that were as low as the $150,000 range, which we didn't see any of that as the market ramped up. So there you have it. Like I said, a lot of data. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. That's why we're here. Otherwise, have a great week, and we'll see you soon.